I'm Gail, and this afternoon I'm going to show you how to make one of these pebbled fairy houses. They're very easy to do, a different one there, and all we need to make them is some rapid set tile adhesive. Make sure it's exterior, because if they're going outside and they get wet, it will just all run off. So you need to make sure that you've got the exterior tile adhesive. You need some little stones, which I have here. I'm using a plant pot today. You can use old plastic bottles, but I'm using a plant pot, and I'm using a little wooden door today, and a stone for the roof. So you will need some water, and you will need your tile adhesive. So first of all, we'll mix some tile adhesive up in this little box here. Just mix it with water. You don't want it too sloppy, otherwise it'll just run off the pot. So just add a little bit of water to start off with. If it's not stiff enough, you can always just add a little bit more cement. That's a little bit too sloppy. Can you see that? The consistency needs to be firmer than that. So we'll put a little bit more adhesive in and mix that in. You can see now it's starting to all stiffer. It's like baking a cake. Give it a good mix. A little bit more, I think. And once you've got it all mixed together, you can start to cover your plant pot or your bottle. That'll do. Goes to one side. So we'll get the plant pot. I have made just a little notch out of the plant pot so that the door sits in, because it's sort of built up here. It wasn't sitting flush, so we've just cut a little bit out. So then we put some of the tile cement on and just smear it all over there at the front. We'll do the front first, and then we can do the back after. So just smear it all on. You don't have to be nice and perfect. And then we're going to get the little stones, and you can either roll them into the stones so that it sticks on, or you can just press them into the stones like that. Don't forget to leave room for the little door to go in, which we can fit into there like that. And it's just a matter of just positioning them so that it looks nice. Like that. We got a grey colour because obviously the stones are grey, so it was a nice contrast, if that's the right word. And then when you've done that, you can do the back bit. Smear it all on. It's drying pretty quick today because it's warm. Stick a bit in there. you see it can starts to take shape now. Put that to one side. Just going to place it down onto a flat surface, and then we can get the door just straight. Don't use too much, else it all starts to slip down, and then you end up with a big blob. So that's that. And then we put some on the top so that we can put a stone on the top, and that will fix the stone to it. So just sort of position the stone on how you want it onto the top. Fill in the gaps with the little stones. It'll be dry in no time today. And you can always, once it's dried, if you see some gaps, you can just get a little bit more tile cement and just fill in the gaps. In fact, we need a little bit behind here. And we nearly have one little fairy house. A bit more there. There we go. One little stone fairy house. Ta-da!